Um, I'm going to give you 6 match facts. Yeah, they are very interesting to know. So, fact one: Man United have progressed from the third round of the FA Cup in each of the last 10 campaigns since a 2-1 loss to Swansea City. We are going to take you through the world of sports. So we are going to give you the latest update in the world of sports, being it transfers and also review of matches that will be coming on over the weekends, during the week, and other things. So stay tuned with us. But I want you to do one thing for me quickly as you're watching. You can see the subscription button over there. Just click on it for us. And also click on the notification bell so that whenever there is an update, you will have it on your phone. Then you will quickly watch us. Please try to like everything that we also update on our platform, because when you do that, you're also helping us to grow. Okay, with that, let's quickly go into it. So we are going to look at the Emirates FA Cup matches that will be going on over the weekend, particularly Manchester United versus Arsenal. You know, recently Manchester United have been facing lots of challenges, and Arsenal too. In the Premier League, they've been facing some challenges too. And in the EFL Cup, they were booted out of the EFL Cup by Newcastle United. And over the weekend, they are facing Manchester United in the Emirates FA Cup at the Emirates Sports Stadium. That's Arsenal's home. So we are going to see how that match will be going. So looking into it, there are some few things that you need to know as our viewer. You need to know some few things about that match. And you know that Arsenal is the most successful club or the most successful team in the FA Cup. Manchester United is second most. So Arsenal has won the FA Cup 14 times and Manchester United has also won it 13 times. So it means that they are going head on in this time around. And anyone who will be able to become a victor in this particular match, that person would potentially may win the FA Cup. And if Manchester United beat Arsenal, you can imagine Manchester United is going to equal Arsenal's record. Okay, so let me take you through some few facts over here. So when you go into it, I'm going to take you through their last 5 matches. So the form guide is very important in football matches. That form guide are very, very, very important. So their last 5 matches of Arsenal, Arsenal against Crystal Palace, Arsenal won 5-1, and also Arsenal against Ipswich Town, Arsenal also won 1-0. Arsenal defeated Brentford by 3-1. Arsenal drew 1-1 with Brighton and Hove Albion, and Arsenal lost to Newcastle 2-0. That is in the EFL Cup, but known as the League Cup. Manchester United too, in their last 5 matches, they've drawn 1 and lost 4. It's very surprising and very shocking. So if you're a Manchester United fan, you might be shaking at this moment. You will not be certain whether the team is going to turn up or the team will not turn up, because against Liverpool over the weekend, Manchester United turned up. They played very well and they drew that match 2-2. But against teams like Tottenham Hotspur, they lost by 4-3. Against Bournemouth, they lost by 3-0 at Old Trafford. And also against Wolves, Man United lost 2-0. And against Newcastle United, Man United lost 2-0. So if you're a United fan, as I said earlier, you will be having a doubt whether the team is going to turn up or not. But Arsenal fans too, since they are the most successful club in the Emirates FA Cup, they will be very happy because recently they've beaten Man United by 2-0. So it means that the match is going to be very, very, very interesting. And as our viewer, I want you to also put your comments there and tell us how you feel about this match. If you're a United fan, are you optimistic that Man United is going to win? Let us know your view. If you are Arsenal fan, are you also optimistic that Arsenal is going to win? Let us know your view, because the match is going to be very, very, very interesting. Let's look at some other head-to-head over here. In all competitions, I think in all competitions, Man United has always had the greater advantage over Arsenal. yeah, they've had the greatest advantage over Arsenal. So it's very interesting how this match is going to be. Yeah, it's very, very, very interesting on how this match is going to be. So the total wins for Arsenal in all competitions, I think Arsenal has won. When it comes to the FA Cup, Arsenal has won 6 times against Man United, and Man United has won 8 times. 2 of them has ended in a draw. So Man United has defeated Arsenal 8 times. Arsenal has also defeated Man United 6 times, and 2 has ended in a draw. So we are going to look at it this time around, whether it will end in a draw or a win for either Arsenal or Man United. Let me give you some match facts before we go to the possible lineup for the both teams. I'm going to give you 6 match facts. Yeah, they are very interesting to know. So, fact 1, Man United have progressed from the 3rd round of the FA Cup in each of the last 10 campaigns since a 2-1 loss to Swansea City in 2013-2014 season. They've kept a clean sheet in 9 of their initial 10 third round matches in that run. And also, fact number 2, Arsenal have been eliminated from the FA Cup at the 3rd round stage in 2 of the last 3 seasons, having fallen at this hurdle in just 1 of the previous 25 campaigns. They last went out in the 3rd round in consecutive seasons in 1994-1995 season versus Millwall, and 1995-1996 season versus Sheffield United. So when you come to the recent form, Arsenal has failed to progress to the Emirates FA Cup from the 3rd round of the Emirates FA Cup 2 times. And would this be their 3rd time being booted out by Manchester United, or they will be able to turn things around? Let's go to the fact 3. Fact 3. Manchester United have eliminated Arsenal from the FA Cup more than any other side in the competition's history, 8, while the Gunners have knocked out the Red Devils more than any other team, 7. Fact 4. Arsenal have eliminated the holders of the FA Cup on each of the last 6 occasions they have faced them, most recently beating Manchester City 2-0 in the 2019-2020 semi-final. However, Manchester United have won 3 of their last 4 FA Cup games against the Gunners, including their only previous meeting at the Emirates Stadium in the competition. That match ended 3-1 in favor of Manchester United. That was 2019. So when you look at the Emirates FA Cup recent form, Manchester United versus Arsenal, Manchester United has the upper hand against Arsenal, and they have been doing quite well whenever they go to the Emirates Stadium to face Arsenal in the FA Cup. Manchester United do perform very well over there. Let's go to the other facts. This is the first meeting between Arsenal and Manchester United in the 3rd round of the FA Cup. It will be the 7th different fixture in the current format of the competition since 1925-1926 to have been played in each of the 6 rounds available to top flight clubs after Arsenal versus Chelsea, Chelsea versus Liverpool, Chelsea versus Man United, Chelsea versus Tottenham, Liverpool versus Man United, and Man United versus Southampton. So if you look at the big teams, they don't normally meet at the 3rd round stage. But this time around, Arsenal is meeting Manchester United in the 3rd round stage. Sometimes you find them in the quarterfinals or the semi-finals or the final. That's where the big teams meet. But this time around, the big teams are meeting. Wow, interesting. The big teams are meeting in the 3rd round stage. So no matter what, one of the big guns will fall. One of the big guns will fall over the weekends. Let's go to the last facts of the day. So the last fact, that's the seed fact of the day. So this is the 16th different FA Cup tie, excluding replays, second legs between Arsenal and Manchester United. The second most in the competition's history after Everton versus Liverpool. So Everton versus Liverpool have met in the Emirates FA Cup 19 times, and Manchester United versus Arsenal are meeting for the 16th time in the Emirates FA Cup. So these are your interesting facts that you need to know going into the FA Cup match between Arsenal versus Manchester United. And Ruben Amorim versus Arteta. I think when Ruben Amorim was with Sporting Lisbon, they were able to he drew 1-1 with Arsenal in the Champions League, and he booted Arsenal out of the Champions League on penalties. But when he came to Manchester United, their previous meeting, as I made in my earlier submission, Arsenal defeated Manchester United 2-0 in the Premier League. So this time around, how is it going to be? How is it going to be? Let's look at the possible lineups. Yeah, the possible lineups for the both teams. The possible lineups for the both teams. So let's start with Arsenal. You know that Arsenal mostly line up in the 4-3-3 style. That's Mikel Arteta's way, the 4-3-3 style. And they always try to dominate possession. They are possessive-oriented team or possession-oriented team. They always want to keep the ball to themselves and play and make sure that they create spaces for the attackers to attack the opponent box and score some amazing goals. And recently too, if you realize, Arsenal are making good use of their set pieces. So when it comes to corners, they are very good at it. Their previous meeting against Manchester United in the Premier League, they scored through set pieces. So 2 goals all from corners. Julian Timber scored the first goal, and William Saliba also scored the second goal, all from corner kicks. So Manchester United would have to work on their set pieces very well in defending their set pieces, because Arsenal are very dangerous when it comes to set pieces. But you will see whether Ruben Amorim will be able to map up a strategy to curtail the threat of Arsenal this time around. So let's look at the predicted lineup for Arsenal. So Arsenal will be lining up in the 4-3-3. David Raya will be imposed for Arsenal. Julian Timber, William Saliba, Gabriel Magalhaes, Calafiori, Martin Odegaard, Declan Rice, Merino, Jesus, Havertz, and Martinelli. You all know that Bukayo Saka is injured and he's out of the game. And Nwaneri too is injured and he's out of the game. So these 2 players will not feature for Arsenal. But these are your possible lineups. If nothing changes, it means that these are the players who are going to feature for Arsenal against Manchester United. So let's go to Manchester United and see the possible lineups for Manchester United. Yes, the possible lineup for Manchester United. Yesterday, that's on Friday, during the interview, Ruben Amorim mentioned that Atai Beinda is going to be in post for Manchester United. So it means that Beinda is going to keep post for Manchester United. And you have the threat back of Harry Maguire, Lisandro Martinez, and Matthijs de Ligt. So Matthijs de Ligt is going to partner Harry Maguire and Lisandro Martinez in the threat back system. So, and when you go to the wing back, Manchester United have been playing Nazer Mazraoui. If nothing changes, is going to start in the right wing back position, and Diego Dalot is going to start in the left wing back position. Then when we come to the midfield two, it will be Manuel Ugarte and Kobbie Mainoo. The 2 of them are going to combine in the midfield to work for Ruben Amorim's team. And when you go to the front three, the 2 number 10s will be Amad Diallo, who has signed a new 5-year deal with Manchester United. He's going to play in the left side, right hand side of the number 10. Yeah, right hand side 10. Then Bruno Fernandes will play at the left side of the left side number 10 position for Manchester United. Then leading the line will be Hudland. Yeah, Hudland is going to lead the line for Manchester United. So this is your possible lineup for Manchester United. The only change may or would probably be Arthur Beinda being imposed, whereby Andre Onana will be on bench. So this is your possible lineup for Manchester United and Arsenal. So let us know your score prediction. Who is going to win this match? Is it Manchester United or Arsenal? So let us know your score prediction. So from this, let's also go to the El-classico. Hey, the El-classico. Yeah. So the Supercopa España final is between Real Madrid and Barcelona. Yeah, Real Madrid and Barcelona. So it's going to be very interesting because their previous meeting, Barcelona trashed Real Madrid 4-0 in the La Liga. So this time around, we are not sure of which Real Madrid team is going to turn up. Whether the current one, because the current one, they are very good. They are playing very well. And they are scoring goals too. You can see Vinicius with his antics. Still, he comes in and he scores. Mbappe is still scoring. Rodrigo too is back. And he would probably feature for Real Madrid. And when you go to Barcelona too, Lamine Yamal, the darling boy of the club, Pedri, Gavi. Gavi is back and he's flourishing. Yeah, Gavi is back and he's flourishing. And Yamal too, you know, he's one of the players that I admire so much. Yes, he's one of the players I admire so much. He's very interesting to watch, very intelligent. When you look at his age and the kind of football that he's playing, you will not think that he's that young. Yeah, you will not think that he's that young because he is very smart and he's very intelligent on the ball. His presence on the field makes things very easy for Lewandowski and Rafinha. So we are going to expect a very interesting match between Real Madrid and Barcelona over the weekend. So with them too, you know that they've met severally in all competition. Real Madrid have won 105 times against Barcelona, and Barcelona have also won 101 times. So it means that at all times, Real Madrid has the upper hand or have the upper hand against Barcelona. And this time around, we don't know which of the teams that is going to progress or that is going to win the trophy. Yeah. So, but you two, if you're a Real Madrid fan, let us know your view. Do you think that this Madrid team can win the Supercopa España or Barcelona is going to win? Last season when they met, Real Madrid trashed Barcelona 4-1. Lewandowski scored the only goal for Barcelona. Vinicius had a hat-trick. Yes, Vinicius had a hat-trick and Rodrigo had a goal for Real Madrid. So this time around too, we don't know how it's going to be. But as a Barcelona fan, do you think that Barcelona will turn up in the final and defeat Real Madrid? Or Real Madrid is going to do it again? Now, one amazing fact about Real Madrid is that they've been in 25 finals. They've lost only 2. They've been in 25 finals, being a Champions League or any other cup. They've been to 25 finals. They've lost 2, meaning 23 of them they've won. So they're a team who enjoy playing in the final. Yes, they're a team who enjoy playing in the final. And I think if you are a team and you are going to play against Real Madrid, whether in the Champions League, in the Spanish Super Cup, or the Copa del Rey, you are going to be very careful. Yes, because they're a team, they enjoy playing in the final. So it means you need to be very, very careful when you are playing against them. And the 2 losses they face, one was against Barcelona. Very interesting. Yes, so Barcelona were the team who defeated Real Madrid. And it was in the Supercopa España. Barcelona defeated Real Madrid. And the other team too was Atletico Madrid. That was in the Super Cup. So Atletico Madrid defeated UEFA Super Cup. So Atletico Madrid defeated Real Madrid in that competition. So it's going to be very interesting. It's going to be very interesting. Let me take you through the possible lineup for Real Madrid. Yeah, possible lineup for Real Madrid and Barcelona. You know that there are some players who are doubts for the game. Oren Tchouameni, he's a doubt for the game. And Luka Modric too, he's a doubt for the game. So it could be that Luka Modric will not be able to feature for Real Madrid, and Tchouameni too will not be able to feature for Real Madrid. And players who are totally out of the game, you know that Militao is out of the game. Caballero too is out of the season. Caballero is not going to feature in the season because he's injured till the end of the season. So he's not going to feature for Real Madrid. But this is how Madrid may possibly line up. We may have Thibaut Courtois in post, Vasquez, Asensio, Rudiger, Mendy, Valverde, Camavinga, Bellingham, Rodrigo, Mbappe, and Vinicius. So this could be Real Madrid's lineup. With Barcelona, Pena, Koundé, Kubasi, Martinez, Baldi, Casado, Pedri, Yamal, Olmo, Rafinha, and Lewandowski. So this could be Barcelona's lineup against Real Madrid. And Barcelona too, you know that Christensen is out, Bernat is out, and Ter Stegen too is out. Yeah. So these are some of the things that you need to know about the matches and how prepared are you? That's my question. How prepared are you for the weekend? How prepared? Are you anxious? If you're a Barcelona fan, are you anxious? Are you excited? Madrid fan, are you anxious? Are you excited? Okay, so I'm going to urge you to expect more from us because this channel is going to give you wonderful, wonderful sports news. My name is Stephen Ronald Boche, and I am your host here.